Hi everyone. Today is Friday, March 27th. I say this because things are changing very quickly, so the information may not be up to date when you actually look at the video. So just wanted to give you that point of information. I'm also doing you a favor because I'm sure most of you had no idea what today was anyway. Seriously, I hope you and your family are doing well and staying safe, and more importantly, staying healthy. This is not easy for anyone. We are praying for those and the family of those people that are having to deal with this virus. Please, everyone, heed the warnings to stay 6 feet apart and stay home if possible. We really want to get a handle on this situation, and if the virus continues to spread, the longer we have to stay home. So please, I know it seems like it's a vacation, but try to do the right thing and let us all work together to get it all back together. I want to say a big thank you to the healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, CNAs, administrative staff, janitors, and anyone else helping to keep our hospitals and other sites going. But I also want to give a big thank you to those unsung heroes too. Postal workers, FedEx, UPS, with the office being open, and I have to say every day my mail's there. We got a shipment today from UPS, so we thank them. Truck drivers for bringing all of the food and goods and services that we need. I know sometimes people get a little down on truck drivers, being the spouse of a truck driver. I know I hear the negatives, but they do a lot of really good things, so we want to thank them, and they haven't really taken a break, so they're continuously doing their thing. Garbage, recycle collectors, every Monday and Wednesday, the garbage is picked up. So these are little things that we just don't realize on a day-to-day basis. When everything else is stopped, those things still go, they continue to go. More importantly, grocery clerks and those that keep the shelves stocked for us. Restaurants that are staying open to feed people, especially those that are donating food to those working in hospitals and for those people that are in need. I'm sure I'm missing some people, so please put a comment below on the video here for any group of people that I may have forgotten. Not doing it on purpose, just these are a few of the people that I've encountered that I just wanted to give a thank you. So let me start with some stats. A third of the world's population is on coronavirus lockdown right now, which is, the world. It's quite an amazing thing. This is something very unprecedented. Nearly 90% of the world's student population is out of school due to the virus. My daughter's school has been closed for 2 weeks as of today. And obviously there's no end sight as to when that's going to change. Number 3, the US has been actively dealing with the pandemic for 4 weeks now. And in New York, we've been encouraged to stay home for 2 weeks now. So I might have mentioned this in my last video. When we're going through the good times, things just seem to move along. When we're going through the bad times, it feels like forever. Things that I did on Monday, it felt like it was a couple of weeks ago, but it was just on Monday. So it's hard. The hardest part, I guess, of all of this is the uncertainty. The market, just like humans, do not work well with all of the unknowns that we have right now. The Dow Jones, just for example, started the week at 19,028.36 and finished up yesterday, that's Thursday, at 22,522.17, which was a swing of 3,523.81 points, or 18.5%. Unprecedented. We've never seen this. Moreover, on Monday, the market was considered or fell into a bear market, which is a not so good market. By Thursday, we no longer were in bear market territory. It was the shortest bear market in history ever. So the swings are very wide. The best thing to do is to not look at it every day. We're going to experience tremendous amount of volatility for a while. This small glimmer of hope is that the market did recover a lot of the loss this week, which shows some strength. It also proves that you should never buy or sell investments on emotion. It does not work. We just have to take this day by day for now. The first quarter ends on Tuesday, and you will be receiving your statements in early April. Unless we have a great market upswing on Monday and Tuesday, the statements are not going to look so good. Just remember not to panic. This too shall pass. But when we see it in our face, it really becomes terrifying. But like I said, we will get through this. Let's look at some of the things that we do know, because there's so many unknowns. What we do know is that it's pretty painful in many ways. People and the economy are hurting. And this will continue until we can get a handle on how to slow and eventually stop the virus, the spread of the virus, and open our businesses, schools, and nonprofits. 3.3 million people filed for unemployment over the past week. However, the $2 trillion economic stimulus bill has passed, and we're just waiting actually at this moment for the president's signature on that bill. What's going to happen is for individuals at $75,000 and couples at $150,000 income, $1,200 per person plus $500 per child under the age of 17 will be sent in by way of a check. These amounts are going to be reduced for individuals earning up to $99,000 or $198,000 for couples. Again, they're estimating that the check should go out within 3 weeks. Enhanced unemployment insurance, extending payments past the 13 weeks. Pandemic unemployment assistance. This is very interesting. This is going to provide payments to those traditionally not eligible for unemployment, those that are considered self-employed, independent contractors, etc. There'll be loans for small businesses to keep these businesses afloat. I'm going to be able to provide you more information once the final bill is signed, but these are just some of the points that we do know that are going to help us get us through this really tough time. For the past week, I've been going on webinars from various companies and listening to various economists to see what their views are and to find out what the latest updates are. So I'm trying to keep on top of things, so when you do contact or reach out, I have some information for you. I want to share this quote from Warren Buffett, something that I had heard from a behavioral finance webinar that I did this week. What we learn from history is that people do not learn from history. When investors get either too fearful or too greedy, they sometimes hide behind the notion that, quote, this time is different, and usually they regret it. So please try to relax during this unsettling time. The bad news, nothing lasts forever. The good news, nothing lasts forever. Have a good weekend, and thank you.